What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. We're in Forza right now just because here is the new Toyota Celica. Yes, I do say it like that. It's not Celica because I'm not American, so I'm not going to say it like that. So I say it's a Celica. That's not it, a Celica. I'm getting confused myself. It's a Toyota Celica. That's pretty much what it's called around these ends. Anyway, welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome to a new car in the game, which is this. So this is a front-wheel drive, very sporty looking, very slow piece of shit. Is that a good way to represent this thing? I feel like that's a really good way to say what this car actually is. So this absolute monster of a car is pushing out an insane 187 horsepower with 180 newton meters of torque. It's really slow. It's really slow. I honestly thought this is back in 2003, right? So I guess this is technically somewhat like a rival to the Honda Integra, the DC5, stuff like that. You know, that's pretty much what this is supposed to be a rival to. But I honestly feel like they could have done so much more with this car. Like, look at it, like its predecessors, right? The predecessors of this car. You have some really cool ones, and then also this is the fancy version, right? This is the fast one. This is what this was supposed to be. That's in the game, the SSI or whatever it's called. So this is supposed to be a quicker one. So I think there's a slower model of this which has even less horsepower, or looks worse anyway. First of all, but its predecessors are some elite cars. You have full-on rally monsters. First of all. Then you have the Celica Supra, which obviously started the Supra name as well. And then you have this thing, which did absolutely nothing. I honestly I'm not a fan of this car. I've never been a fan of this car. When I've seen it on the road, when it was popular, and I've seen it around on the roads, I wasn't a big fan of it at all, and I'm not a fan of it now. I just feel like it's lacking something. It's lacking a bit of power. It's lacking something. The interior genuinely just looks like a Toyota Avensis. If you guys remember those. There's nothing very special about this thing. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm just not a big fan of this car. However, it is front-wheel drive, so I think it should be kind of fun, especially in this game, if I put a stupid engine in it and a stupid amount of power in it. I don't really want to drive this thing. I generally don't really want to drive it. I feel like it's just going to be so boring driving it in stock. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it down the mountain. Because down the mountain, I feel like I can tell if a car handles well or handles badly. This is also really lightweight, so technically it should be quite good. Plus it's Japanese, so Japanese cars, especially Japanese sports cars, usually handle very well. So as boring and slow as it looks and seems, it might be actually kind of fun to drive. So let's try and see if I can get this thing to drive quite well. Again, it's front-wheel drive. Questionable turning there. I got this thing to oversteer though, somehow. Okay, lift-off oversteer is actually a thing in this car, which is interesting. I need to go a little harder on the braking here. These tires just don't like it at all. I feel like for the amount of little bumper cam. I feel like for the amount of power that it has like just the right amount of grip. It still feels really slow, first of all. I also still want to keep it front wheel drive, because I think it'll just be really funny to have this thing just fully front wheel drive. Oh, it understeers so badly when I just put my foot down. Like, it just keeps going wider and wider. I actually really like the sound from this end here. I don't like the weird fart sound from the back. I'm not a big fan of that. But from here, I like the intake noise. Intake noise is nice. Just a little bit of oversteer. And now brake. I mean, if you know how to control a front-wheel drive car, this actually isn't too bad to drive. I knew it was going to be like this. I knew it. Japanese cars aren't terrible cars to drive. They never have been. Especially Japanese sports cars. As slow as they may seem, in a straight line around corners, these things are weapons. But like I said, visually and just the way this thing delivers its power, I just feel like it's a little bit underpowered for what it is. I feel like they could have done so much more. Give it like 230 or something, like 250. I think 250 would have been such a good amount of power. To think that this is slower than a GTI, and it looks like this. You know, it just feels weird. It just feels very weird. I feel like it's the same thing that they've done with the 86, right? The GT86, the BRZ, whatever. Especially the first generation, where they've made it really, really slow. But they made it handle really, really well. So, I feel like it's the same thing that happened with this car when it came out. I feel like they made it so it's a good sports car, right? It's supposed to be like a good sports car, but it's underpowered. But it's super lightweight again. So, this is probably why it's so good like this. I really gotta turn off ABS with this thing, because I think it just is so much better. Where's apps? Anti-lock brakes off. See, I kind of like these sort of cars because you have to keep your speed up as much as possible. So any unnecessary braking or slowing down will punish you a lot, because it takes you so long for you to speed up again. You know what I mean? So driving around in cars like this is actually genuinely really, really fun. That's why I really loved back in the early days when I had like a really, really slow Golf. And I was trying to hoon it, and you just can't slow down. Because it takes you so long to get back up to speed again, so you try to stay as quick as you possibly can through the corners, and that's how you pretty much learn how to drive, like, quickly. Or that's how I did anyway. With my really crappy Golf with really crappy tires, you just sort of had to stay at the limit every time. It's just so much fun. There we go, a little bit of understeer to end this off. I can't see. Get that off my car. It's actually kind of fun to drive. As much as I don't really like this, it's kind of fun to drive. I generally think it's fun to drive. Okay, let's do stuff to it. Let's make it undrivable, completely undrivable. Like just giving it a stupid amount of power. Oh god, this is gonna be dumb. I just feel like this thing is just gonna continuously spin its front wheels. What engine's can we put on this thing? We can put a Honda engine in it. I think that'd be kind of fun. Some people were saying that this is the RB. Some people were saying that this is a 2J. I'm pretty sure this is from an FD car, if I remember correctly. I think some people have told me that it's from an FD car. Sure, what you guys could do, if you're really, really interested in finding out exactly where this engine is from, for the people that don't know, is go and match the horsepower figures and the torque figures to the actual engine that comes out of whatever car, right? If I go and I put this on right now, this is not, for people, this is not a stock Super engine. A stock Super does not make 805 horsepower, okay? I've heard people say that this is from a Toyota Supra. This is a 2JZ. Look at it. It makes 800 horsepower. It's not a stock engine. Okay, go and do your research first before you comment in my comments. But this is probably going to be the best engine out of the lot of them. A racing engine will be kind of nice. Racing V6. I don't know where this engine's from though. Interesting. I'm kind of tempted to put one that gives it the most amount of power, which will probably be this. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any of that. That's just going to stay the same. There's a lot of kits for this, and I'm going to rice this thing out, I think, if it's possible. There you go. There's the standard Toyota kit. Let's just put it on, just so you guys can see how this looks. Like, just how boring this looks. It even has the same wheels, man, as the original. Look how boring that is. It just reminds me of the Hyundai. For you guys in America and Canada, it'd be like the Tiburon. So, the Hyundai Coupe for us. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some questionable things to this car in terms of body kits. So, ooh, the trial kit looks a little step-by-step ugliness. The rest of them actually don't even look that bad. It's just a little bit of something on each one. This one's, I guess, the most extreme one. This just almost looks the same. Ooh. Big questionable wing. Anyone? No? Oh, there we go. APR wing. Always coming in clutch. APR wing. Always coming in clutch. Rear bumper. Oof. Looking like a... Oh, I don't even know what to say. Oh my god, look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay. I just had to take a second to look at it. I need to change tires. I feel like I'm never going to be able to get anywhere with this thing if I keep the standard tires on. So I'm going to put slick tires on this thing. And give it the fattest possible front tires that I can give it. 265s. Do I need 265s on the rear? I don't really. I'll put them on anyway because it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I can probably drift this thing as well, but I really am not doing that in this video. Let's give it some wheels. Let's see what sort of wheels I can actually put on this thing. Oh, I'm tempted with some T37s on this thing. It just looks so weird that they're so small. I don't know. Work wheels are always just very questionably nice. But for some of these... Actually, these ones don't even look that bad, to be honest with you. I'd probably put these on. Here, we'll put these on. We'll put these wheels on. And we'll make them as big as possible, which is 19s. Oh, God. That looks terrible. Right, cool. Anyway, let's put race spec everything, because I... Oh, jeez, did not mean to do that. Why does it give me a 9-speed as standard if I click that? Okay, we'll do that. Go to this. Give it big brakes, because we need those for this absolute monster to slow down on. I'll give it some race suspension. There we go. Cage, don't need that. Safety's not important in this game. I'm pretty much giving it as much power as I possibly can. And I'm pretty sure this is the engine that gives it the most amount of power. So 1,270 horsepower. It makes 1,223 newton meters of torque. And it also only weighs 1,078 kilos. And all of this is happening on a front-wheel drive on a front-wheel drive chassis. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, 109 grand for this. Okay, I don't know what to expect from this thing. I feel like I need to like just stretch my gears out as much as I possibly can. I don't even think I'm ever gonna be able to reach that 280 miles an hour top speed of this car. It says 260, but the graph says 280. Let's do one of these because I feel like I definitely need to do that. Okay, the top speed went down for some whatever reason. Obviously do this as well. Don't need that wing to just apply any downforce at all. Did I not buy anything for the diff? I thought I did, didn't I? Change my transmission. Change my clutch. Change my driveline. Oh, I didn't buy a diff. Put race diff. And I'm gonna go unlock those wheels as well. Because I feel like this will make it even worse. Or sorry, at least a little bit better, I guess, the grip. Instead of having both wheels go different speeds. I feel like it'll be better if I just do this. Especially if I'm trying to get power. Oh, my top speed is 43 miles per hour. Oh my god. What? Let me change the color of this thing. Oh god. I do remember, yeah, I was about to say, I do remember this guy had some, like, nice colors. The yellow was always, like, you know, the one that stood out the most. Red just reminds me of the Trial Celica, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know why. This blue is also really, really nice. So the colors are nice, right? They did a good job on the colors, but I honestly don't think this car in general is a nice looking car. It doesn't appeal to me at all, whatsoever. I feel like the things that Toyota came out with around 2003 just weren't very appealing. I love it. I automatically love it. It's stupid and I love it. Okay. Oh, with launch control and everything. Let's go. Oh my god, it's only in 6th where it actually has... Oh, this thing is fast. I thought it was only supposed to do 43 miles per hour. I can't turn. I can't turn. I can't turn and accelerate at the same time. Like, at all. I'm in 6th. With 265 slick race tires. And I cannot turn while I'm accelerating in this thing. Oh, that's so good. Alright, let's try to get to the top speed. Look at the amount of throttle that I'm putting down, right? Look at it, look at the right. At around 50% throttle, it starts to slip. Okay. I have to be so careful here. What are you doing? Oh, please. I'm letting go of gas every time I take corners. I have to. But then it has to speed up again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This 261. Oh, I don't know how it's going to take this corner though. I need to lift off, don't I? Oh no, it's doing good. It's doing good. Just slight turn. Nice. Come on. Come on. I seen it tick over to 270. Somehow it did it. Somehow it did a 270 run. Oh my god. I think launching this thing is the funniest thing. There we go. There we go. Oh, 4th gear it actually starts to drop the revs. Jesus Christ. There we go. I'm very slowly trying to control throttle. Just trying to turn with this thing as I'm accelerating is the funniest thing ever. I'm just getting this thing to oh my god. Look at this. Look at those tire marks on the road as I'm turning while I'm accelerating. That was way too jokes. That is way too funny. That's way too like it's just too good. Oh, it's just not turning. Oh, here we go. This is the sketchiest thing ever. Watch this. No ABS. Oh, somehow slow down. That is the funniest thing ever. As much as I don't like this car, that was just really, really fun. That was really fun. Oh my god. Wait, I want to see what a quarter-mile time is if I just keep... Well, not a quarter-mile time. Let's just do this, right? Which is, what, a full mile? Is it full mile? Or is it 0.6 of a mile? It's a kilometer run. Let's just say it like that. It's a kilometer strip. So I'm gonna do this. Anything goes. I'm gonna keep it floored the entire time. I will try to change gears though, so I can actually control my acceleration. Right. So I'm gonna launch it first, obviously. But I'm gonna like try to go with the 2nd early and 3rd early and 4th early and probably 5th early as well. But I just want to see what a quarter-mile time with this car actually looks like against other driver tires. I'm gonna put the other driver tires on unbeatable. Because right now I think they're set to tourist. Because I was doing one of the races where I was doing like a street race where you basically just have to win as early as possible or as quick as possible, which is just put it to tourists, and I just put it set and race in one lap. So it's just easier. That was horrendous. That was so bad. 18.5 seconds. And this is coming from an S1 car. That's just way too good. That's way too good. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed today's fun little video on the Toyota Celica. I honestly really enjoyed this thing stock. I think stock this thing drives really well. I think if you just give it a tiny bit more power, slightly better wheels, or sorry, slightly better tires, I think this is actually going to be very, very, very nice. I don't know why I said very like that, but it's going to be very, very nice when you're taking it down a mountain and you're actually trying to do a bit of, like, you know, toge action with it. I think it'd be kind of nice. But for right now, this thing is undrivable on my car anyway, and stock was actually very fun. So I'd recommend keeping this thing stock or doing very slight upgrades to it if you're going to do anything like that with it. Or obviously, you know, rear wheel drive swap it like a normal sports car should be. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below whatever it is you guys want to comment. Share it. Do whatever it is. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.